Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today's lecture number 3, or Sonnet 9 as it is. Let's start. It is for fear to wet a widow's eye. There is a highly autobiographical or biographical thing in my mind about this line. It's not my line, of course, but it's concerned with my previous or early love. And it's worth mentioning that I keep secrets actually for my mutual love, inshallah. If God bestow upon my heart another love, which is maybe mutual as I hope for, I think that these secrets will be unfolded for her, only to a heart so dear for me that I shall unfold such secrets, as it is here in this line. Like, it is for fear to wet a widow's eye. Of course, I have been in such fear to wet a widow's eye. Highly secretive for me. These secrets that I'm hardly keeping in my heart, that they are sort of eating me up, but I am resisting, trying to keep them in, as maybe having patience until love comes eventually on, inshallah. So aside from that, it is for fear to wet a widow's eye. I'm not so sure of the widow here. Who is the widow? Maybe Shakespeare's beloved, in a sense. That thou consumes thyself in a single life. So you are wasted maybe in a single life, which is yours. Or maybe if you are living with another man, maybe. So you consume yourself in a single man, maybe, sort of. I'm not so sure. But this is love. Like, love should be consumed, or it's not consumed. Like, love should be final. Like, it's between two persons. That's it. It shouldn't be like lovers shouldn't seek others, shouldn't look for others. How comes? Of course, this is the healthy, proper way of love. If thou issueless easeless shalt have to die. What is this? Easeless? I'm not so sure of this word. If thou useless, something like that, easeless, shalt have to die. So if you would like to die, maybe the world will wail thee like a makeless wife. If you will die, you are maybe the most beautiful woman, then the world shall mourn you deeply and painfully. The world will wail thee like a makeless wife, like a wife that is, maybe lost her family, sort of, or unhappy wife. The world will be thy widow and still weep. The world will be thy widow. So if you neglect the world, or if you die, the world would be single without you. I remember my area love when she used to serenade for another sonnet, when she used to wear glasses, and I thought to myself, why, you should wear glasses, because two suns in the world would burn out the world. Her eyes used to be such a sun, such two suns actually. The world will be thy widow and will weep. So if you die, if you cease, the world will weep you, will be single without you, would be such a wasted land, maybe. That thou no form of thee hast left behind. Of course, if you do not marry, if you do not beget, if you do not have children, then the world would be such a waste without you, without your offspring as well. That thou form of thee hast left, that thou no form of thee hast left behind. When every private widow, private, is it private? When every private widow well may keep by children's eyes her husband's shape in mind. Yeah, with children. Children are the fruits of marriage, the fruits of love as well. Yeah. So when every private, is it private? Private. Okay. Private widow well may keep by children's eyes her husband's shape in mind. Yeah. So the love shall be continued through children, actually, through the offspring. Yeah. Look what an unthrift in the world doth spend, shifts but his place, for still the world enjoys it. Look what an unthrift in the world doth spend. Yeah, so you are such a rich person, maybe. Unthrift, you are prodigal in a sense. I looked up unthrift this morning or the morning before. Look what an unthrift, it turns out to be prodigal. What an unthrift in the world doth spend, shifts but his place. Yeah, for still the world enjoys it, but the beauty's waste hath in the world an end. Yeah, so maybe he speaks about the temporary, the temporariness of one's life. If you are prodigal, then the world will surpass you. You would be wasted in time, maybe. Shifts but his place, for still the world enjoys it. The world does not care much of individuals. Time shall move on, whether we like it or not. But beauty's waste hath in the world an end. Yeah, beauty, maybe the physical beauty has an end, but beauty waste hath in the world an end, and kept unused the verse, unused the user, so destroys it. And kept unused the user, so destroys it. Yeah, time is destroyer of everything. Maybe, I'm not so sure. No love toward others in that bosom sits, that on himself such murderous shame commits. Such unusual final couplet. Yep. No love toward others in that bosom sit. So yeah, maybe here Shakespeare reproaching his beloved if she is not inclined towards others or towards love in general. No love toward others in that bosom sits, that on himself such murderous shame commits. Yeah, so if you do not love others, you would be wasting yourself. Of course, it's such a wise argument from the bard. No love towards others in that bosom sits, that on himself such murderous shame commits. You would be wasting yourself, and you would be bringing shame to yourself if you neglect to love others, to be active in love, to enjoy and emerge, and be one in love with others, because love is an act of sociality. Like, you feel that you belong to others, you feel that you belong to the collective, to a collective consciousness, as I once wrote or said, maybe. That's it for Sonnet 9. Let's move on to Sonnet 10. Before that, I usually commend or I appreciate these technological devices that I use. I praised my A12 Samsung device back then in the course of love, and here I'd like to appreciate this PC that I'm using. I'm using concurrently with my A12 device. As of now, I'm recording through my Samsung device, and I am reading through my PC, which is a Chromebook. It's Toshiba. I swear to believe the number maybe of it. I take it with me to college and I bring it back to home. CB30 Toshiba CB30 Chromebook 2. Yep. I'm so crazy to say such things in this course. Whatever, maybe for historical records.